Hello and welcome to your sleepy, stretchy, lovely chill out yoga. So I have a couple of things with me. You don't need them, but they're really nice and handy to have. So just a nice big fluffy pillow and a throw as well. So we're just going to ease everything off in our bodies right now. So just start by rolling the neck a little bit, nice and gently from side to side. And if you're rushing through this, it means that we're still just carrying all that stress from the day. So just try to let the shoulders melt down. Slow everything down a little bit. Taking your inhale and elongating that exhale. And we're just easing things off in a way that feels nice for you. Just don't push it. Don't go through closed doors with any of these stretches. And then just let your head hang a little bit here and ease it off from side to side. Bringing your hands behind your neck, just up behind your head really, so away from the neck, up just behind your head, nice and softly, don't push against it too much. And then just let your head drop forward without forcing it. And then pushing back into your hands a wee bit. Opening up at the chest and the arms. And then dropping on down again, but not forcing anything too much. Rolling the spine here, allowing the elbows to come down a little bit further. And then opening up again with a nice big inhale. Exhale. Rolling on down. Open up with an inhale. We'll go for one more here. Allow that spine to roll. And open up with your inhale. We'll move on your exhale down one side. Inhale up through center. And exhale on down to the other. Inhale, release those hands. Continue on to one side. Big inhale. Rising nice and high, and exhale just to twist on round. Let's take another 2 breaths here. Rising with every inhale. And twisting a little bit further with every exhale. And we'll just move on over to our other side here in your own time. Big inhale to rise. And exhale to twist on round. And then just releasing and coming forward here. Bringing your knees forward, bringing your feet forward. And just taking a wee moment to push on forward with your knees nice and soft. And then coming back, popping your hands behind you. Opening up at your chest here. And with your exhale, just crawling on forward again. Nice soft knees. They can be as bent or as soft as they want to be. And then crawling on back. Nice big inhale. Bringing those feet together if you can, but if that's not comfortable, you can just put a little bit of a cross on them here as well. Taking your inhale. Exhale, and if you can push into your legs a little bit more, rising, coming a little bit further forward. So just go as far as feels good for you. As we inhale, we rock back again. You might have your feet out here, that's okay. Exhale, pushing on forward. One more here, big inhale to open up. And exhale, just to come on down. And then we'll just hop our legs out nice and straight again. We're going to take that pillow and just gently fold over it for a little minute and take a good few breaths here. So don't force yourself all the way down straight away. If you'd rather not have the pillow and have an even deeper stretch, go for that. But this is nice and nighttime relaxing, so just don't push through those closed doors. So take an inhale, allow your body to move back slightly. And as you exhale, just falling forward bit by bit. Not pushing yourself, just get there breath by breath into whatever position works for you. If you wish, you can stay here or you can move over to the side. Take a little bit of a twisted stretch on one side here. And just talking to yourself, are your shoulders up by your ears, or are they nice and relaxed? Are your feet really flexed, or do you have them relaxed? Are your hands clenched? And are you allowing yourself just to fully melt down and ease on in? Feel free to stay where you are. If you want to move position, you might want to go to the other side if you took a twist there. You don't need to even up, just go with your body today. And just talking through your body. Where are your shoulders? How are your feet? And your hands and your facial features? Just ease on down. And on your own time, just coming on back up. We're going to go down onto our backs here and just stretch everything off a little bit. So just rolling down, you can hold onto your knees to come down gently. Keeping hold of those knees, just let your feet flop down a little bit and feel that nice stretch in your tailbone here. If you wish, you can move gently from side to side to get a wee massage in that lower back. And then hug your knees on in. Bringing your arms into a bit of a cactus position. Just let those knees flop to the side, so keeping them close, flopping them over to any side that works for you. You can gaze up to the ceiling, you can gaze out to the right side. If your back's really tight and this is fairly uncomfortable, just bring your legs down a little bit or straighten that top leg. And in your own time, just easing on over in whatever way suits your body. So don't push through anything that hurts or feels tight. We're going to scoop onto those hips. Bring the knees in again for an inhale. And as you exhale, just let the knees gently flop over to the other side. Again, you can keep your gaze high. And you can look on over to that opposite side. When you're ready, just finding your way nice and safely. Hopping your feet together here, like so, dropping them down to the ground, and then letting your knees open up and your hips open up here. If you want, you can hold your legs and let them gently lower if your hips are a bit tight or sore. And just enjoy that stretch there. Don't force anything. Just ease on out. When you exhale, just bringing your knees together here, walking your feet out a little bit from one another. And then just let the knees flop in. Take a few breaths. And then coming back with the feet just above the bottom here, knees apart. Take a nice inhale. And with your exhale, just scooping those hips, drawing everything up. Inhale, exhale, and push that upper body into the ground here. Big push, big stretch off. And then with your next exhale, just releasing everything back down to the ground. Bringing your knees into your chest. And then holding on to either the back of your calves, your ankles, or your feet. And we're in the insides here. We're just pushing our knees towards our armpits here, or our shoulders. But we don't want that lower back coming off the ground. So just set it back down to the ground there. So consistently with every exhale, bringing those knees into the shoulders and pushing that bum back down to the ground. You can let the knees drop a bit wider. You can help to push with your hands a little bit. Whatever's comfortable for you in this stretch. Just don't let that bum peel off the ground if you can. And when you're ready, just bring the feet together. Take a wee moment here. You can wiggle around. If you're having to grab onto your clothes or your ankles or your knees, that's absolutely fine. You're just working with your body. What can you do? Knowing that every day you're going to get a little bit more mobile, a little bit more flexible, a little bit stronger within your practice. And then just gently let them lower to the ground. So we're just going to come up to sit, only to grab a nice folded over blanket if you've got one, or you can get a pillow. I like a blanket for this bit because we can roll it up a little bit like this, and then just lie down nice and gently. So keeping yourself nice and comfortable, that's a nice support there for your back, nice and cozy. Just let everything flop out. If you don't like this, if it doesn't feel comfortable for you, just remove it. And we'll take a few big deep breaths here. If your mind wanders at all, tell yourself it's okay, that's what we do, we're human. We like to overthink. And then tell it to come back, to focus on your body. How are your feet? Are they really flexed? Or are they nice and loose? Are your hands clenched at all here? Just loosen them off. How do your hips feel? Your facial features? Where are your shoulders? Just let everything melt with every exhale. Don't worry if you hear any sounds around. Life goes on. Different things go on. Fast-paced world out there. That can happen around us, and we can continue to breathe with ease. We don't have to respond to everything that we hear. And we can take that with us in our everyday life. We don't have to respond to other people's emotions. Sometimes they've lost control of theirs, and that's okay. It happens to the best of us. So don't let that come into your life. And if you respond with ease in that moment and calm, it'll help them to come back around as well. If there are things that feel like they're getting on top of you, a to-do list, just remember taking some time for yourself, taking some time to breathe. You're going to be more efficient in your day anyway. The more clarity you have, and the calmer you can respond to your daily to-dos. And finally, remember you have boundaries. We don't need to take on everyone else's things. And just remind yourself of that. It's okay. We can say no. And if we can take care of us, we can take care of others a little bit better. And if we can take care of us, we can do the things we need to do a little better as well. I just want you to concentrate on your breathing a little bit here. So pop one hand onto your tummy and one hand onto your chest. I want you to breathe into your tummy, and then let that breath take over and come up to your ribs. and then your chest. And then we exhale and we fall from our chest first, and the last thing to move will be our tummy. So breathing into our tummy, our ribs, our chest, and then breathing out from our chest, our ribs, our tummy. One more time here, breathing into our tummy, our ribs, our chest, and exhaling, chest, ribs, back to our tummy. Just coming back to your natural breath here. You can remain here if you wish, or you can start to roll over onto one side and gently come on up into a sitting position. You can be cross-legged, you can have your legs out in front of you, just be where's really easy for you. You can have your cushion, give it a wee cuddle, and we'll just take a final wee moment here. Breathe really deeply. Exhale really long. Gently open your eyes, and I hope that has you really relaxed, has you aware of those things that stress you out, but responding to them a little bit better, knowing that they have their place, but they're not for now. The more relaxed you can be and the more connected you can be with yourself, the less that's going to affect you, the less it's going to wreak havoc on your body, the less it's going to affect all of those external factors, our relationships, our work-life balance, all of that lovely stuff. So just keep breathing, keep relaxing, and enjoy your evening. I shall see you next time.